Hello, my name is Don Christopher. I'm black, gay, and proud of it. Took me 15 years to reach that conclusion. Here's my take on why it gets better. Before I begin, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Dan Savage for providing an excellent opportunity for all of us to express ourselves on such a difficult issue. Here's my take on why it gets better. It gets better not because you run away from your problems. To me, that's unrealistic. After all, whether you like it or not, throughout life you always will face challenges. Dealing with a bully happens to be one of them. It gets better how? When you turn around, you face down your fears. And that means facing out that bully. I know, easier said than done. He or she might be bigger than you. And obviously, they have a gaggle of posse of their friends to torment and make your life a living hell every day. You must look up at night and just wonder, God, this is hopeless. If I disappeared today, would anybody even care? Does anybody understand what's going on in my life? Why bother? Well, I'm here to tell you, my friend, life is so much worth it. First of all, you're a beautiful person with unique attributes and abilities that this world is only just discovering. Think about it. Close your eyes. If you disappear today, would your friends, ask yourself, would your friends miss you? Would your family miss you? Pretty sure they would. And if you don't believe me, take the time out to listen to the stories on this project. This project's a wonderful venue for you to take the time out to listen, to hear people's different strategies and how they dealt with bullies. And despite what they had to deal with, yet they arise and held their heads up high and kept on moving forward. Now, I want to share a secret with you regarding bullies that bullies don't want people to know about. You see, bullies are really cowards. They're just as insecure about themselves, just like you. They're out there questioning the world, and they don't know whether they fit in or not. So instead of just talking about it and just, being at least halfway decent towards other people, they have to kick you down and kick other people down. Why? It makes themselves look big. Because they're that bloody insecure. But unfortunately, like flies attracted to their shit, they attract other people who are twice as insecure. So they can make fun of you because you're the new kid. So they make fun of you because of your race, your ethnicity, the way how you look like or how you act or sound. Or in our case, because we're queer, because you're an easy target. And that way, they can blend in with the rest of the crowd. After all, you're the odd duck out there. So you know what you have to do? You got to face them on. And you got to say to yourself, enough's enough. And I'm not saying through a physical confrontation. That violence doesn't necessarily solve everything. I'm saying use your head and use your voice. Do not be afraid to speak up. More importantly, do not be afraid to ask for help. If you're getting harassed daily by a bully who's making your life a living hell, tell your teacher. They don't listen? Tell your siblings. They don't listen, tell your parents. They don't listen, you tell your friends. And if they don't listen, you go to the authorities. You keep talking till someone listens. Also, remember this. If that bully is picking on you, he's probably picking on several other kids because of the same thing. Therefore, the more you talk and the more you speak out, you're probably going to attract allies who are probably going to feel the same way. The saying that there's always safety in numbers is true. But also remember this other saying. And this has happened throughout history, by the way, time and time again. When good people band together and stand up together against tyranny, things change. Always remember that. You don't believe me? Take the time out to explore your queer history. Throughout your queer history, you'll discover how individuals stood up despite being threatened, harassed, in some cases even killed, stood and band together to say no more. Learn about your queer history and learn about those that went before you, because that is going to be the key to give you strength to overcome this. As you keep on speaking and gathering allies, don't be afraid to explore the internet. It has wonderful examples of queer groups doing wonderful work. You could possibly form, for example, something called Gay Straight Alliance in your high school or college, which would help you serve as a bulwark against the bullies, as well as a great organization such as PFLAG doing awesome work to help people like you and I to combat homophobia. Also, the third thing I want you to remember is this. Karma's a bitch. Now, that bully who's calling you fag, body man, diesel dyke, freak, deviant, carpet muncher, bulla man, chichi man, zammy, may someday have to deal with the fact that their best friend may come out one day as queer, may have to deal with a coworker that's transgendered, may have even a relative come out of the closet, may someday he or she have children who happens to be queer, and then happen to be picked upon. And then they're going to wonder, what did I do to deserve this? And then they're going to remember how they treated you. And they think, boy, was I such a jerk. And more importantly, who am I to judge? See, my friend, it's not easy. Life is never easy. However, you have to use this opportunity not to be afraid, not to be scared, but to take back your divine power that's given to you. Never allow anyone to make you so low that you want to disappear. There are avenues out there to help you. Trust me. It took me 10, 15 years to reach that. And I wouldn't have done that without taking time out to explore my queer history, but also without the help of good people surrounding me. For me to stand here and say today that being a homosexual is not a curse, it's not a deviance, it's something that's part of me, and something that I'm very proud to be part of. I have faith in you, I believe in you, and I know you will get through this. And that's my simple message out there for you. Peace.